What's up YouTube, I'm Garvlar88 and I am back yet again with another brand new video, and in today's video I'm going to let you guys know why for me Streets of Rage 4 is perfect. Now firstly, I am going to start by saying that yes, no game is truly perfect. There will always be flaws, be it the story, some gameplay, some graphical bugs, you name it. And I'm not saying that Streets of Rage 4 is some 10 out of 10 masterpiece with no blemishes to speak of. But what I am saying, as a Streets of Rage fan, someone fully aware of what these games entail, for me, Streets of Rage 4 is perfect. The Streets of Rage franchise, and in particular Streets of Rage 2, meant a lot to me growing up. In fact, me and a good buddy of mine, I remember us playing it countless times. I remember going over to his and playing Streets 1, and then him coming straight over to mine and we were playing Streets 2, top to bottom, back to front, over and over. We would play with every combination of characters, be that Blaze, Axel, Blaze, Max, Adam, whatever. We knew each level inside out. We knew where enemies would spawn, where we should throw weapons just to hit enemies as soon as they came to screen. We knew which bins to beat up to get turkeys. Yeah, turkeys really, yeah, that happened. We also knew where not to stand so we didn't get surrounded by too many enemies. We loved Streets of Rage. I mean, let's be honest, what 7-year-olds do not like punching drug dealers in the face? So when I saw there was a new Streets of Rage coming out, I was extremely hyped. Coming from Dotemu, Lizardcube and Guard Crush Games, Streets of Rage 4 was released in April 2020. Continuing the story 10 years after the events of Streets of Rage 3, in which Blaze, Axel, Floyd and Cherry, daughter of Adam from Streets of Rage 1, are tasked with defeating Mr. X's kids, the Y Twins, and stopping their evil plan to brainwash the city. So yeah, first up you might be thinking that story sounds a little bit crap. But guys, you're playing a side-scrolling beat 'em up. I'm not looking for war and peace. Just point me in the direction, tell me who to punch in the face, just make sure it feels good. And that is exactly, in my opinion, what the developers have managed to do. The gameplay in this just feels so right. What made the original games so special, in my opinion, was that striking just hit home. And in a game where for the majority of the time that's what you're going to be doing, that is a must. And thankfully the development team have managed just that. Be it unleashing one of your special attacks or even just a standard punch, the combat is on point. You can almost feel enemies shudder when struck, giving you just enough time to gauge your surroundings and just think about your next move. Maybe give this guy a swift little elbow to the dick. You know, do your thing. The enemies aren't stupid either. They don't just aimlessly amble towards you. You'll see them stop, turn, or even try to get away and then almost come up behind you. It's pretty cleverly done. On normal difficulty, I never felt too unfairly surrounded, and given the many ways to attack in this game, you're always ready for a counter. There is also a pretty broad selection of enemies in this game, each with their own special moves, abilities, things to do. You'll always need to think of a new strategy to take some of the tougher enemies out. As with many of these games, there always seems to be some enemies, usually bosses, that do just seem to have some special abilities which you just cannot block for some reason, which can be a little frustrating, especially when you're on a combo. But all in all, taking everything into consideration, for me this gameplay is seriously impressive, equally on par with its predecessors. On top of this, Streets of Rage 4 also has a gorgeous new comic book art style which completely modernizes but also utterly fits in with its previous 16-bit aesthetic. The way the characters move is also terrific, really making you notice, really feel the weight of your actions. And running at a smooth 60 frames a second, it just feels so good. The soundtrack is another star, really taking me back to sitting in my buddy's old living room, cross-legged on the floor in front of my Sega Mega Drive, playing Streets 1 and 2 and 3. Endlessly slaying fools, like our little lives depended on it. Streets of Rage 4 is full of Easter eggs, full of returning characters, as well as many character unlocks that I can't wait to play through as again. So yeah guys, to sum up, for me as a returning fan, Streets of Rage 4 gave me everything I was expecting and more. Now, I'm not going to say this is going to win any Game of the Generation awards, but for me, knowing exactly what these games entail and knowing what I love about them, it gave me exactly what I needed. Streets of Rage 4 is awesome. For returning fans, you will get a reimagined modernization of a game that you will love. For new fans, enjoy playing one of the best side-scrolling beat 'em ups out there. And for me, Streets of Rage 4 is perfect. Well, that's it, guys. That's the video. That was a really fun one for me. To be honest, I love speaking about Streets of Rage. But remember, guys, let me know what you think about Streets of Rage in the comments below. But other than that, guys, that's everything. Remember to like, subscribe, all the good stuff. It would really help me out. It would really help the channel out. But anyway, guys, until next time, I'll catch you.